Let's meet the visitors, the Denver Nuggets. At shooting guard, Brandon Pajemski. At power forward, Trey Murphy. It's time to introduce the
All the time. Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. We've got Trey Murphy, Harden out there with Pajemski. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Williams at the small forward spot. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Outside, Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Adams' shot is good.
Even Adams, nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
And here's Harden. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Wembanyama, a screen on Smart. Harden has a wide-open look. Off target with his 3. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
That one goes. Count it.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Pass to Pajemski. It's tipped. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Martin kicks to Mitchell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Siakam passes to Mitchell. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Here's Smart after the Nuggets pick up 2. Pass to Mitchell. Down low, here's Adams. Good defense by Wembanyama. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. it's Harden slamming it down.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Smart kicks to Adams. Adams sets the pick for Martin. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, an interesting history between these two. I mean, last year they were swept by this club in the regular season, but rebounded to take them down in the playoffs. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws here tonight.
2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And J.J. Redick has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Harden. Averaging about 23 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Outside, Martin. Back to Mitchell. To the inside, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well-run play, and Mitchell puts it in the perfect spot.
The Nuggets trail. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Williams a screen. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Mitchell. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. It's good on the putback. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Podziemski, the bounce pass. Williams inside. Adams on him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Second team foul.
And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
He hits both from the stripe. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Always under control. The game of James Harden, look, it's crazy. He just goes at his own pace.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
James Harden.
The throw good, James Harden. Harden hits them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Lakers trail by 4. Outside, Smart. Back to Mitchell. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front of the center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thank you, David. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
James Harden. 2 shots.
They throw good, James Harden.
The southpaw, hard, lucky lefty. He's a tremendous offensive player who can pretty much get triple-doubles in bunches.
Harden hits them both.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Siakam outside. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Mitchell. The tray. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Wembanyama against Adams with his first shot attempt, and Wembanyama gets it to go.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's time, everyone.
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Hachimura is checked in for Denver. Trey Mann comes in for Brandon Pajemski. On defense, Denver. 3-point lead. Rubio dishes to Collins. To the paint, trying to find Green. He's got it now. Pass to Watford from outside the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And this game is tied up now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Williams against Jackson. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Outside Collins. Back to Rubio. Shot clock at 5. Jackson setting the pick here for Rubio. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw tonight.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Ricky Rubio. Shooting 1.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Nuggets have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Beasley. Here's the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Outside, Green. Misses the reverse. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Beasley right side. Now, man, he has yet to score. Clock at 4, the 3, and Malik Beasley good for 3. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Rubio, Collins wide open, he fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Beasley against Green. Pass to Jovic. Man up top. Crafty move. The rebound by Watford. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And here's Jackson. 1:25 left to play in the first. Back to Rubio. Tries a 3. That shot missing. For Denver, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to the Rockets. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Rubio outside. Inside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. It's Beasley on the wing. Back to man. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Nuggets have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for man. Both free throws good from man. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Rubio, the pass to Collins. Outside Jackson. Collins setting the big for Jackson. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And finished off by Collins.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
On its way from Beasley for 2. And good that time. Beasley's got 5 now. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Denver on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
This game has been all about tenacity for them, getting right in the defense's business and winning trip after trip to the line.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
So on the floor for Denver. Harden out there with Podziemski. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Williams. Lakers trailed by 5. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, he's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Outside Williams. Back to Harden. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. When it comes to the league's most physical defenders, Richard, look no further than Marcus Smart.
Yeah, he's someone that has no problem sacrificing his body. Whether that's taking charges or diving after loose balls, he is really winning. Showing off his skills as a shooter. Mitchell knocking down that mid-range look.
Here's Podziemski. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. To Wembenyama. Oh, and a slam from Wembenyama.
Oh, showing Wemby. That was sick.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Harden looking it over. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Mitchell finds Adams. Mitchell outside. Outside Martin. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Smart misses. Denver shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Adams against Wembenyama. And against the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And this kid is tough. Wembenyama just powering it in despite the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Adams sets the pick for Mitchell. Takes it out to Siakam. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Podziemski with it. Covered by Mitchell. Harden with a screen on Mitchell. Podziemski with it. Just 5 to shoot. It's Wembenyama, top of the key. Shoots over Adams. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 13 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Just so much pressure on Wemby at all times, but he keeps his cool and gets it done.
Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Harden. He's got 8. Pass to Wembanyama. They double-team Wembanyama. 3-pointer. Keeps it alive. Los Angeles. They've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's Smart. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
No good on the second free throw.
This is surely a spot that Marcus Smart has shown signs of being really good. He's definitely improved from the moment that he came into the league until now.
And a miss there on the triple.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
For the 3, drills the three-pointer. 6 points for him. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Mitchell wide open, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Harden against Smart. Harden sets the pick for Williams. Back to Harden. Shoots. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shot on the wing. Goes back up. Siakam misses. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the middle, here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Mitchell kicks to Adams. Outside, Martin. Adams with the screen on Williams. Here's Martin. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to talk to his guy.
It's time for dance camp. If you see yourself on the big screen and you know what to do, show us your moves.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Zach Collins checked in for Adams. Jackson comes in for Cody Martin. Green, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Marcus Smart. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's Mann. The Lakers with the rebound. Rubio with it. Beasley covering. Collins setting the pick for Jackson. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Trey Murphy.
For the Nuggets, number 14, Nikola Jovic.
Here's Mann, covered by Rubio. Mann passes to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Beasley. Collins grabs the miss.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
To the inside. It's tipped. Now here is Hachimura. No scoring in this one. Pass to Jovic. Here's Mann, covered by Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. From deep. Jovic, no good. Lakers leading by 3. And Siakam has it in the corner. Rubio outside. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's man, covered by Rubio. Inside, here's post, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first half. Back to Rubio. Shoots over man. And it's Denver with the rebound. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. From past the arc. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Jackson kicks to Siakam. Collins setting the big for Siakam. Fires the 3. The rebound by Post.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Launches it. Siakam pulls it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Offside Collins. Back to Siakam. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And gives Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strength.
Trendon Watford's checked in for Collins.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more visible.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Man. And the layup's good off the glass. Man's got 7 points in the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Siakam up top. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Great move to get one of the most unique players in the league, Porzingis. 7'3", KP brings serious size to your team. He can really shoot the basketball also. And you love that he's a playmaker and he makes a concerted effort on the glass.
And fellas, you take a look at the Nuggets. A close game so far through the first half.
They're pulling out all the stops, refusing to back down, getting themselves to the line. They've got that defense frustrated.
You know what impresses me? That the refs aren't out of breath from blowing the whistle so much.
That's a good one, Ernie.
Thank you for being...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Steven Adams is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Smart. And it's Martin, and it's small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And it became very clear very early, RJ, that Wembanyama is legit and a very special player. Generational.
You never know until those first few games, but it was immediate how different Wemby is going to be. He has already met those lofty expectations that we all had for him.
Now here's Smart. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. A floater. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Podziemski. Wembanyama, a screen on Martin. Down low. It's stolen by Adams. Harden against Mitchell. Here's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And this game has been all Adams. He's getting to his spots and capitalizing with ease right now.
Pass to Podziemski. Sinks that one from the post. Podziemski's got his second bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Martin. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Adams sets the pick for Siakam. Banked in off the glass. Siakam's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
An extra element to Siakam's game. He can really handle the ball and even initiate offense.
Here's Podziemski. Covered by Mitchell. Wembanyama, a screen on Mitchell. They get the rebound. Missed it, and that drops him to just 89% from the floor. 8 for 9. Pass to Siakam. Mitchell outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
RJ, the 2024 All-Star Game marked Donovan Mitchell's 5th consecutive selection.
When you score the ball like Mitchell, everyone notices. He's been putting up ridiculous numbers since the moment he came in the league. And yet, he makes it look so easy most of the time.
Wembanyama against Adams. Wembanyama looking it over. Podziemski's shot is good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Smart against Harden. Martin wide open. He fires off target from three-point range. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. On the wing, Williams, covered by Martin. The 3, drills it from outside. He's got 9.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Lakers fans.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Donovan Mitchell.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
Smart wide open, he fires. And again, the Lakers no good. Here's Podziemski, covered by Mitchell. Smart against Harden. From downtown, the rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Harden against Smart. Adams outside. Pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Collins checked in for Los Angeles. Good on the second free throw. And here are the Nuggets now. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Pajemski. Wembanyama against Collins. Deflects the pass. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 8. Pass to Pajemski. Wembanyama, a screen on Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Williams with the ball. From deep three-point land. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Martin goes in, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Trendon Watford's checked in for the Lakers. And he's good on the second. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Denver. For 3. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Pajemski in the corner. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Pajemski's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Mitchell passes to Collins. Over Wembanyama. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Collins has got 9. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Smart against Harden. Wembanyama, a screen on Smart. Got a piece of it. Pocket 6 from deep Harden. Another 3 for Denver.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Smart deciding where to go with it. For 3, Mitchell. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And Los Angeles with some changes. G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Martin. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Marcus Smart. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 1. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, you expect Rui to finish that play, but when a guy is this open, he makes a quality pass.
Mitchell against Beasley. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. takes the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. And here is Hachimura. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to post. Back to man. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assisted.
Now it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Mitchell outside. The rebound by Post.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Man finds Beasley. Now, Man. He's got 9. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. Lakers trail by 3. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And Mitchell is used to this. Teams are going to play him physical in that lane.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Man. Covered by Rubio.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Beasley against Mitchell. Rubio right side. Can't hit from 12. Denver leading by 3. Pass to Beasley. Here's Jovic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And let's give you take eyes on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Adams comes in for Collins. And it's Green in for Ricky Rubio. And so he makes both from the line.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Beasley against Green. Mitchell outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Mitchell's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Pass to Hachimura. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
He's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Nuggets shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Here's Jovic. Pass to Man. 6 to shoot. Over Mitchell. Man gets the bucket. Man's got 4 points this quarter. 32 seconds left to play here in the third. On top, Watford. Mitchell outside for the lead. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. The lead is 2. Pass to Jovic. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Third team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Jovic. At the line for 1.
And that one misses. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. No good on the last second attempt there. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Nuggets lead by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. Michael Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Stops and run. Stops and run. Sense of urgency, man. Come on. We got to get this win.
Trying to stoke the fire under his team. Mike Malone asking his guys to seize the moment.
And this is the time when the leaders on the court need to step up, take control, and make things happen.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with. They've got Wembanyama. Pajemski out there with Harden. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Post in at the power forward.
At the line for Los Angeles, Pascal Siakam. Taking 2 shots.
Throw good, Siakam.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
The Lakers making a switch here. Rubio's checked in. Jalen Williams is checked in for Denver. Denver in the lead. Harden the pass to Williams. From the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Outside, Smart. Loads it up for Rubio. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Now here's Williams. Wembanyama high post. Siakam's there. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And Rubio kicks to Adams. Adams sets the pick for Siakam. Back to Adams. Siakam finds Adams. Good defense by Wembanyama. Denver leading by 7. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up. It didn't take long for Pajemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Ricky Rubio. LA has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Outside, Martin. Back to Smart. Pass to Mitchell. Shot to stop the run. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Stolen by Martin. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop it. And finished off by Martin.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Denver with the ball. After the basket by the Lakers. From 12 feet out. And the rebound goes to Martin. Lakers trail by 4. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Now here's Williams. Here's Wembanyama. Releases from the wing and drills it. 22 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good foul.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Pass to Pajemski. In the corner, it's Wembenyama. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Adams. Rebounded by the Lakers. Mitchell outside. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got 35.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
Pass to Pajemski. Here's Harden, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Williams. Outside for Wembenyama. That doesn't go either for Wembenyama. The Lakers trail. To tie it up. And Mitchell with the layup. Mitchell's got 37.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Harden. This one for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now, here's Mitchell to take the lead. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Wembenyama has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Pajemski, covered by Mitchell, back to Williams. Wembenyama sets a screen for Williams, gets it to go from beyond the arc, and the Nuggets lead by 3.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for Denver.
23.
Here's Mann.
Trey Mann.
Pass to Williams. Now Pajemski. Wembenyama, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Pajemski. And the 3 off target. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Mitchell passes to Adams. Over Wembenyama. And the rejection by Wembenyama. Here's Mann. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. Lakers trail by 5. Smart kicks to Adams. Screen by Adams. For 3, Mitchell. Victor Wembenyama grabs the rebound. Wembenyama has got 11 rebounds in the game. Mann with it, covered by Martin. To the inside. Pass to Pajemski. Wembenyama, a screen on Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Monday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the New York Knicks. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing. But it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are. And he makes the first. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
We need you to rise up, get loud, or a Lakers ringer.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Siakam. Adams outside. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Nuggets leading by 7. And a slam by Williams.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
Passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Siakam.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And he makes both free throws. Man with it. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go. Give yourself a big round of applause.
And here are the Nuggets now. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now, here's Siakam. Los Angeles with another miss. Williams with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. Williams passes to Man. Here's Wembanyama.
A generous contentment. Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Team foul. That's the line for the Nuggets. Wembanyama. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will push the lead to double digits.
One thing about Wembanyama's 8-foot wingspan is it allows him to cause problems that NBA players have never seen before.
Siakam finds Smart. Siakam up top. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
The speed of that first step is just what makes Mitchell so difficult to contain.
Wembanyama against Adams. The Lakers with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Mitchell. And the layup falls. Now just a 4-point Denver lead.
The moment is never too big for Donovan Mitchell.
Pass to Wembanyama. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
Incredible. Victor's focus and passion for the game.
Smart passes to Siakam. Denver grabs the miss. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Mann. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now, here's Siakam. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gets the three to fall. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They lead by 5. Trey Murphy's checked in for Denver. James Harden comes in for Trey Mann. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. The 4th team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Williams. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 7. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play. And boy, do they pay the price with the triple. Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Shooting for Denver, James Harden. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Siakam kicks to Adams. A 3-ball. No good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
The team is in the penalty. At the line for the Nuggets, Pajemski.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. So we see Denver get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. James, terrific road win. I would imagine you're feeling pretty good about how y'all played tonight.
They're a really good team, so we wanted to come here and just battle. And we finally get in the groove, we got to just pick it up on the way, and one thing we're going to rely on is our defense. So, tonight's another great effort, and we just got to keep it going from here.
Battle. Sounds like a winning formula. Congrats, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports, NBA Act, and close to a quarter of the way into
face it now, Grant. How aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We've got Santi Aldama, Obi Toppin out there with Edey. Then there's Dante Exum, and it's Doncic in at the point guard. He was all alone on that one.
Part of what makes Horford such a really good jump shooter is the fundamentals and mechanics, but also his confidence.
Now here's Doncic. Exum outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Toppin. The three. The rebound, Celtics. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And there's Toppin on the assist from Doncic.
That's where Toppin does most of his damage, and he's incredibly efficient down there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Outside Butler, Ayton with a screen. Butler against Toppin. 3 on the clock. Releases. Butler can't get it to go.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Exum with it. Aldama outside from behind the arc. And he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive. Both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league. And it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Edey. Following the bucket by Boston. From deep, here's Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Horford, perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
It's so hard to stop Horford when he's that physical down low. Most defenders have a tough time dealing with him.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Got to look at the stats for Colin Sexton.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Exum outside. Aldama outside. Pass to Exum. Doncic on the wing, guarded by Brogdon. Here's Ayton. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Doncic. 20 points for him last game against Toronto.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Butler passes to Horford. Pass to Ayton. Butler on the wing. To the inside. Second chance effort. And Ayton with the lay-in.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Doncic outside. Here's Toppin, coming off a 16-point game against Toronto. And it's Aldama off the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Al Horford. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Celtics lead by 4. Now here's Butler. 26 points for him last game against Washington. On the wing, Sexton. All alone. It's rebounded by Minnesota. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Doncic passes to Aldama, knocks it loose. Butler with a steal. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
That's good from Butler. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Please give a big round of applause.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Celtics. They're still trying to get something started this year, currently at the bottom of the conference.
Well, for the Celtics, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
Stewart, he's checked in for Boston.
Isaiah Stewart.
Butler against Crowder. And there's a pick. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance.
And the main thing this team wants from Crowder, knock down enough threes.
Butler surveying the floor. Now here's Sexton. Not a lot of room. Butler against Crowder. Butler with the bucket. Butler's got 9 points.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Here's Edey. Stewart defends. And stolen by Stewart. Now Brogdon. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Sexton passes to Reed. Fades. The rebound by Edey. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Kolek. Exum outside. On the take. It's tipped and stolen by Sexton. Butler on the wing. Covered by Crowder. A slam dunk by Reed.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Kolek. No points yet. Pass to Crowder. Top it inside. Working on Reed. Nice D from Reed.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Sexton misses. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Kolek. Here's Toppin. Butler covering. Exum outside. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Toppin. Ooh, the turnaround jumper. Count it. Toppin's got his second bucket.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside Reed. Pass to Stewart. Now Brogdon. Fires for 3. Here's Reed. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 10. Minnesota has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Edey. Here's Kolek. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Minnesota shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And Boston with some changes. Herter's checked in for Jimmy Butler. LeVert comes in for Sexton. And it's Pippen in for Brogdon. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Richards, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And it's Washington missing.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. 8, he's checked in for Boston. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. The Celtics in second.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Boston leading by 9. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Now here's LeVert. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Boston, no good that time either. Timberwolves trail by 9. It's Prince on the wing. Over LeVert. Minnesota again missing. Boston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Pippen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Boston shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Timberwolves trail by 10. Pass to Richards. Crowder outside. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Kolek. Pass to Washington. And is blocked. And so it's the Boston Celtics going into the break up 12. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Kevin Huerter out there with Al Horford. Then it's Karis LeVert, then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Pippen in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
No good on the free throw. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control. He's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Kolek. Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 5 points.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pippen, pass to Horford. Hey, Horford from range.
Stretching the floor, Big Al Horford doing his part.
And here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Shoots from the baseline. He gets it in there. 7 points in the game.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And the Celtics in possession here. Following the score by Minnesota. Back to Horford. 6 to shoot. And it's all from three-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Aldama. The rebound, Celtics. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Lets it fly. Pippen, no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the T-Wolves. Down by 12. All right, let's get an update on Naz Reid's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. This being November, they have some time to work through their options. We'll see which way they go.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Reed's checked in for Boston. Butler comes in for Huerter. And the second free throw is good. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pippen, no good. Timberwolves trail by 11. Aldama outside. Pass to Toppin. Shot clock at 6. And here's Doncic. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Pippen.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside for Butler. Pass to Aldama. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. In the paint, Luka. Butler with the ball. He's got 9. To win the drought. And the layup is good. Butler's got 11.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Butler with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Butler finishes the job.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Toppin outside. Back to Doncic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Butler. Butler, he's too much close to the rim.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Doncic passes to Toppin. Doncic up top. He's got 12. Nice D from Reed. Celtics lead by 13.
Well, Butler combines strength and aggressiveness with a really good basketball IQ. He sees the defender is a little out of position and takes advantage of it.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
Aiden, he's checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Pippen. Edie's checked in for Minnesota. Crowder comes in for Aldama. Butler hits them both.
Continuing to work on refining his craft. Butler puts in a great amount of time, maybe more than most.
Here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Brogdon. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. And the three-pointer goes.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Doncic passes to Exum. Here's Edie. Crowder outside. Pass to Toppin to win the run. Connects from downtown. Toppin's got 7 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Brogdon, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And it's Butler with the jam.
It's so impressive how Butler seems to just will things to happen offensively. He gets forceful with the defense and finds a way to get shots.
Here's Doncic. He's got 12. Pass to Edie. Here's Crowder. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Doncic passes to Crowder from deep. Doncic Doncic, no good. Boston leading by 17. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game, and that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Toppin, a screen on Brogdon. Pulls it. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Outside Sexton. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season. Averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard. Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Stewart, he's checked in for Butler. And some rookies here that have wasted no time making their defense stand out. In the third spot, Zach Edey.
Blocking ability like his is very coveted in the league, and he shows no fear clashing at the rim against experienced finishers.
Well, he does such a good job of positioning himself, so you have a hard time getting shots over him. One of the best of all rookies denying the rim.
Here's Kolek. Pass to Crowder. Launches a 3. The rebound, Celtics.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Sexton. The 3 is up. The rebound by Edey. Timberwolves trail by 20. Pass to Kolek. Now here's Crowder. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep. Kolek's got 6 points.
The epitome of a value-utility player, Crowder does all he can to help his team, including making good passes.
Now here's Sexton. 17 points in his last outing. Now here's LeVert. Back to Stewart. Fires the 3. That one no good. Minnesota's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And Washington powers it through.
Nice timing on the alley-oop. I like when Washington teammates lob it his way. He knows what to do with it.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Sexton. Going inside to the middle. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded closely. 4 on the clock. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Prince. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
You know, one of the things the team has confidence with Prince in is finishing on the break.
Left side, Sexton. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Kolek. He has 6. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Edey. Now here's Crowder. Herder defending. And it's Crowder missing. Jimmy Butler getting it done for Boston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
The Timberwolves.
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace. Trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now...
Now let's turn our attention to Jimmy Butler and that impressive first half we just witnessed.
The only guy we should be talking about is Jimmy Butler right now, Shaq. He brought his hard hat in tonight, and he's working harder than you ever did, Shaq.
No, Kenny. I'm out working you. I brought my hard hat and my lunch pail. 2 lunch pails because I like to eat a lot.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Obi Toppin. Luka Doncic is out there with Dante Exum. Then there's Santi Aldama, and it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Butler. Over Toppin. No good there, off the double clutch. Timberwolves trail by 15. Exum with it. Now Horford defending. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Brogdon up top. He's guarded by Exum. Toppin with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Now here's Exum, guarded by Brogdon. Toppin outside. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. To the right side. Here's Aldama. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Aldama's got 8.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Butler passes to Horford. Here's Sexton. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 9.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And here's Toppin from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
The Celtics making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Richards is checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Aldama. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Assist goes to Nick Richards.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Lets a floater go. Blocked! Now here's Aldama. The D's right on him. Doncic right side. Pass to Exum. Toppin with it. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Aldama. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Outside Brogdon. Drives to the hoop. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. And he lobs it up. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Toppin, so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
Celtics lead by 10. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Every team in the new NBA wants to be on this list. The sharpshooters from three-point range. The Timberwolves second.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Here's Pippen. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Outside Butler. And there's the rejection. Timberwolves trail by 11. Toppin outside. Three-pointer. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin. Developing his stretch big skill.
Butler passes to Horford. Now Butler. He's got 22. Takes the contact and delivers. Jimmy Butler.
And Butler was a raw offensive prospect early on. Now he's a wrecking ball on this end.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago going up against the Bulls.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
Herter's checked in for Boston. Karis LeVert comes in for Sexton. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
And they're in the top 5 in the league when it comes to three-point percentage. They've got shooters, and they've designed their offense to open space for them on the perimeter.
And that third-place ranking in assists. It speaks to how this team is unselfish offensively. They understand basketball is the ultimate team game. Here's Pippen. Horford outside. Pass to LeVert. Oh, swiped away. Here's Kolek. He's checked by LeVert. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now here's Horford. Give him 8. Pass to LeVert. Clock at 6. And there's Horford on the assist from LeVert. Horford's got 11.
You know, it's been a nice evolution to see the three-point shot become a consistent part of what Horford brings to his team.
Here's Kolek. He has 6. Aldama outside. Pass to Doncic. Three-pointer. Reed with the rebound. Celtics lead by 11. There's the drive. And the basket is good. Pippen's got his second basket of the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Kolek lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Here's Pippen. He's got 5. Outside Reed. Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now. Doncic on the wing. Back to Aldama. Fires from deep. Doncic, count it.
it. Even for Doncic,
3 points.
this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Here's Pippen, guarded by Doncic. Screen by Horford. Inside, deflects the pass. Oh, sweet move. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
And that one misses.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
Pass to Richards. Here's Kolek. Five to shoot. Here's Crowder. There's the triple. Kept alive. And he jams it home with authority.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play you'll remember from this game, clearly.
Here's Pippen. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Horford can't hit.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money for 2 minutes.
The three from Prince. Horford pulls it in. Celtics lead by 8. Here's Pippen. 5 points in the game. Pass to LeVert. Horford outside. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. There's Herter with the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Prince. Down low. Here's Kolek. Back to Crowder. Here's Kolek. Stewart defends. Now here's Washington. Nails it from three. And it's now only a 5-point Celtic lead.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. LeVert outside. Pass to Stewart. Outside Herter. 6 to shoot. Stewart, a screen on Crowder. There's Herter with the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Richards has got 5 rebounds in the game. Crowder inside. Herter defending. Here's Washington. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Al Horford.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside, just making the defense foul.
And that one falls for Washington. Some changes for Boston. Aiden, he's checked in for Horford, and Brogdon is subbed in for Pippen. And so Washington nails both of them.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And we've reached the end of the third. Boston out in front, up 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Quarter is here. Let's hear it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Colin Sexton out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Strong move by Reid. He's tall and agile and strong. He's hard to slow down.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line with 1 shot. Naz Reid.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Doncic outside. Over Brogdon. Doncic shot is good. Doncic has got 21.
Luka doesn't shoot a ton from the mid-range, but he's more than capable and effective when he does.
Brogdon, the pass to Sexton. He shoots it. The rebound by Edey.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Pass to Prince. Here's Washington. Here's Doncic. And another basket from Minnesota.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Brogdon, the pass to Ayton. Butler against Crowder. Here's Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Doncic passes to Washington. And there's the screen. Here's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Prince against Butler. Sexton, the open look. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And now an 8-point Boston lead.
Great awareness by Sexton to find the soft spot. Nice pull up there, pure from mid-range.
Here's Doncic, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Butler with the ball. Checked by Washington. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Prince. Let's go with a 3. On target from range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Butler. Ayton, a screen on Crowder. Here's Butler. It's blocked. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Prince can't hit. Celtics lead by 7. Outside Sexton.
On the inside, Reed's got a deep bag that he can go to. He's a hard guy to cover.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
He misses the free throw. And Minnesota with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Washington. Aldama comes in for Crowder. And Dante Exum subbed in for Prince. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trail by 8. And here's Doncic. From downtown, Edey. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Reed finds Aiden. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Sexton passes to Aiden. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
And this is how dynamic Aiden can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Toppin outside. Pass to Exum. Here's Edey. He's covered by Aiden. And it's Edey missing.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Butler. Outside Brogdon. There's the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Toppin. Aldama outside. Exum outside. Pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edey. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Boston leading by 6. Butler passes to Reed. Back to Butler. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Aldama.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
A 3-second violation. Boston ball.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
For Boston, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Outside Sexton. From 13, it's rebounded by Minnesota. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Exum. Now Doncic. A deep 3. Boston with a rebound. Aiden's got 11 rebounds in the game. Brogdon, the pass to Butler. Outside Reed. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Edey.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Shakes him. Rebounded by the Celtics. They led the game at one point by 20. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
He's delivering for his team when it matters most.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
Doncic outside. The floater. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
They're doing some good work at the line this half. Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And he drops the first. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Oh, cool hand, Luka from the corner.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Put your hands together. Once again, they are Celtics Entertainment.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Sexton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the quickness is unmatched. Tough for defenders to check Sexton. I mean, he just draws the contact right there.
Free throw good from Sexton. That one's no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. Exum outside. Pass to Toppin. Doncic against Brogdon. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Toppin. Toppin's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Sexton. Now Butler. Started by Aldama. With the ball. Working on Aldama. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
And, you know, Butler thinks the game as well as he plays. He's a smart player. I like how he uses the pump fake to draw the contact.
Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Brogdon against Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Butler. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
Look, Butler will get his shot now, forcing his way inside that time.
Doncic outside. Over Brogdon. Doncic, no good. Boston leading by 7. Brogdon with the ball. Outside Reed. Pass to Butler. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Edey. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Aldama, the pass to Doncic. From the arc. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Now here's Sexton. And Exum comes to help. Back to Sexton. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Celtics lead by 7.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And he recovers it. Puts up a 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta. And Boston calls time here. 9 seconds left in the 4th. Boston making a switch here.
Your Celtics Entertainment.
seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, well, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 6. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic left side. From outside the arc. And so it's Boston with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Jimmy, you had it going. How big did that hoop look tonight?
It was pretty big. That's what I pride myself on. And my teammates kept giving me the ball even when I didn't want the ball, telling me to score, be aggressive. When you got teammates like that, your confidence is through the roof.
They know who their leader is, no doubt about it. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.